Mobilizing the youth of today, educating them in a better way, training so they won't go astray. Hear what me say, yeah. Give your head to clearer thinking, loyal heart, got to be persevering.
Welcome and thanks for joining this 4-H training. I am Alicia Fulton, National Home Economics Coordinator. Now we have prepared for you this series of sandwich making training. I do hope you find it interesting, inspiring and informative. So we have some objectives for the series, and so I want you to take a look at them. Now today we're going to look at what is a sandwich, classification and the types of sandwiches, parts of a sandwich and the nutritive value of sandwiches. So let's get started. Now, a sandwich is a food item typically consisting of bread, spread, filling, and garnish. Now, sandwiches are very versatile and they may be had for various occasions. So we can have them at parties, whether it be children's party or it could be a cocktail party. We can have them as snack. We can take them to school or to work for lunch. And one of the common things is that we can also have sandwiches at picnics. Now, we're looking at the classification of sandwiches. There are two major classifications, hot and cold. Now we have different types of sandwiches. So we have open face, closed face, pinwheel or roll-ups, multi-decker, we have checkerboards, we have wraps, ribbons, and rainbow. So going into the meat of the matter, we have the parts of the sandwich, and a sandwich has 4 key parts: the bread, spread, filling, and the garnish. Let's start with the bread. Now, there are different types of bread. We have Pullman, and this is a common bread used for sandwich making. It is often white or brown. And we have what is called rye bread, we have pita bread, we have French bread, we have also what is called pumpernickel. Now, good quality bread provides variety, flavor, texture and eye appeal to the sandwich. Now, bread should be firm, which makes it easy or allows for easy spreading of your filling and your spread. Now, your bread should be about 2 days old. We don't want fresh breads for regular sandwiches because they're too soft. We use fresh breads mostly for those sandwiches that require rolling. Now, we always say keep your bread covered just to ensure that we don't lose moisture and cause the bread to dry out. So we ask that you keep your breads wrapped tightly or covered to prevent them from drying out. Now, we want to ensure too that depending on the type of sandwiches that we want to prepare, that we select the most appropriate breads. Now, we're going to be doing sandwiches that are of the cold classification. Moving on to the next part of the bread, which is a spread. Now, the spread helps to repel the moisture from the filling and prevents the bread from getting soggy. The spread also gives mouthfeel and also adds some amount of flavor to your sandwich. Now, the types of spread can be margarine or butter or mayonnaise. Sometimes persons may also choose to use other things like avocado, crushed avocado. Moving into what we call our filling, and this is where the versatility comes in. And the filling is what we call the heart of the sandwich. Now, there are many different types of ingredients that we can use for or filling, and they tend to come from different categories. So we have, for example, our meat and poultry. So we'll have our chicken byproducts, or we can have pork, or we can have turkey, bologna, etc. We can have also cheese, and cheese also come in different forms. We have slices, we have cheddar, we have cream cheese, etc. Now we also have our vegetables, and this especially for those persons who don't eat meat, then vegetable sandwiches are important. And so oftentimes you'll have cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, etc. used as filling for those persons who don't eat meat. We have also our fish. And so here we can have our tuna, we can have our what we call shrimp, etc. that we use as filling for our sandwiches. Now, some filling fall under the miscellaneous category, where we have our jams, jellies, peanut butter, and things like our eggs. So those are the things we consider as filling. Now we're going on to the category or the part of the sandwich that has our garnish. Now, garnish are those food items that enhance the appearance of our sandwiches. Now, we apply some of these garnishes as part of the sandwich, or sometimes we add them on the sandwich, or we put them when we are plating our sandwiches, just to ensure that there is a very good eye appeal. So there are a number of things that we use as garnish. So we have our vegetables. We can have lettuce, we can have lettuce leaves, we can have them shredded. We can have also our tomatoes. We can make tomato roses, tomato flour, tomato slices. We can have our carrots, which can be used to make carrot curls. Or we can use a vast number of other vegetables, including our cucumbers and radishes, etc., which we can use to make flowers, roses, etc., to enhance the overall presentation of the sandwich. We also can have things like parsley. We can also utilize other garnishes such as our fruit slices, and those things outside of our fruits and vegetables, like our spices. We have onions, and we can make onion roses or use onion slices also to enhance the general presentation of our sandwiches. Now, nutrition. Now, sandwiches can be very nutritious. It all depends on what you put in them. So we'll have carbohydrate, which we get from the bread. We'll have a little fat, which we will get from our spread. And we can have, as our filling, proteins if we add things like our meat, fish, poultry, etc. And of course, once we add the element of vegetables and fruits, depending, then we'll have our minerals and vitamins coming out. So in general, it all depends on what you put in your sandwich. You can get different nutrients that will be very important in your general health, and adding some things very substantial to your diet. Now, we want you to like our video and share. We also look forward to your comments. They are very important to us. So follow our other series and see how you can learn about sandwiches. And remember, practice makes perfect. So go on and follow our different series on sandwich making, and I hope you'll find it interesting. Thanks.